game in the first half when we got out of character, started trying to get in a shooting match with a team that shoots the ball way better than us. We had the game at our pace. We had the game where we could have won the game, and just gave it all away in the last 6 minutes of the first half. A lot of breakdowns defensively. And I would say this, when you give a team that's got that kind of firepower, we just gave them way too many chances. Way too many chances. You cannot – eventually the dam's going to break. You keep giving that team extra chances to shoot the ball, they're going to light you up. They've been doing it all year. That's why they're 29-2. So not a whole lot to say when you get whipped that bad physically, dominated physically. Eventually the dam's going to break, and that's what happened to us.
What was the reason you not sitting there in the final 6 plus?
We weren't going to win. He was not rotating defensively. The difference between college coaching and the pros is right there. See here, it doesn't matter. If you don't rotate defensively, you don't rebound. Plus, he's had a long year. What's the point in getting him hurt?
Is there a sense of fatigue, maybe not just with him, but with the whole team?
No. He's the only guy that's needs to get a little bit of rest.
Was there any other message sent with who you were playing towards the end of the game outside of?
No. I mean, the game we weren't going to win the game. I don't send messages. If I got something to say, I say it. You guys have been around me long enough.
I asked the other guys the same question, but to have a biggest loss of the year at the end of the season, which isn't indicative of the year.
It only counts for one, man. Regular season's over. But around here, it's like I said, I may call Coach Fickle. We'll see. I don't know if his guys, when they start spring ball, but we'll have tryouts tomorrow, 3 o'clock, to see who gets on. I'm not being funny. 3 o'clock tomorrow, we'll have tryouts to see who gets to go to Memphis. See, the beauty about college coaching, again, is you get to do things as long as you're the coach. You get too much credit and you get all the blame, that's the way it is. You got to accept it. If you can't accept it, you shouldn't be in our business. But you get to decide how you're going to play. And around here, we've won a lot of games because nobody gets 18 offensive rebounds against us. It just doesn't happen. And you play a great team like that, you got no chance if you give them that many offensive opportunities. No chance.
What leads that? Is it their spacing that helps on that?
Great passing, great shooting. They find the open man and they make shots. And they made a lot of one. Let's give them credit now. They made, Davis, he made a lot of just guarded shots. But again, it's just opportunity. They got 65 shots. It's no different than baseball. You give a really good hitter and you can't get him out, and he sees every pitch you got. Eventually, he stays in it. You got to throw him too many pitches down the middle. He's going to hit one out. No different than football. You're playing. You got to keep those guys off the field. Our defense got tired. Jaron couldn't stand up in the last 6 minutes. He was asking out of the game. So because we were on defense the whole game almost. So that's what happens. To see who gets to play in Memphis, see who gets to get on the plane to go to Memphis. See, the beauty of college is, you can keep your scholarship. But if you're going to get on the plane and represent the team that I coach, you're going to block out, and then you're going to go after the ball. That's not really rocket science. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
Where do you think their heads are at right now?
Oh, I don't know. Another beauty. Again, they need to worry about where my head's at. They need to be embarrassed, just like their coach is. Get your ass whipped, you should be embarrassed.
Did Davis win Player of the Year?
I don't know. I voted for him. So I can tell you. Best player on the best team, I don't think it's really rocket science. Yeah, but leagues make no sense. They ask you to have your vote in before today. That really makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's what they asked for. But I voted for him like a week ago. Can't vote for your own player.
Anything else?
Is Jaron tired, just generally?
He's beat up. There's no doubt physically he's beat up. But I would say this in fairness, this has been a concern of mine all year because I've been doing this a long time. So, like, I'll take you all the way back because my guys made it in. My old school made it last night, Murray State. We won. We had a great team my first year. My second team, we were young like this team. A lot of guys that didn't play. So my concern was really this year has been all of them getting tired because they haven't had to battle the way Gary had been trained about. This is Trey's first time battling all year. Nas's. So I've been trying to. Well, my goal was all year was, we limited practices and just to keep Trey scrapping it. I know how, when you've done this, you realize young teams, inexperienced teams, really struggle unless their talent just supersedes it, right? So like you watch Duke, they get Zion back, their talent supersedes it. You watch them without him, you watch other teams play and they're older and they got veteran guys that they can just keep grinding out wins. And really proud of Trey, Nas, Justin. These guys have been able to grind out wins. You got to realize we played Nevada last year. Nas and Keith didn't get in the game. They start for us. They have to produce for us all season. So, my concern all year was not just Jaron, all of them. Can they keep showing up night after night after night to win 25 games? But the same thing, that they should be embarrassed right now. See, and when you're in a program, a real program, it can never be okay to lose. If you would ask me what's the most important thing you learned from Bob Huggins a long time ago, because the last time I got to sit next to him was 2000 to the spring of 01, it was never okay to lose. He never let it be okay to lose. Same thing with my father, same thing with Rick Pitino. It's never okay to lose. Because the minute you allow that, you're in deep trouble, really deep trouble. So for us, tomorrow, we're going to have practice, and we're going to see who wants to play like we play at Cincinnati. It's not okay to not rebound, to have other guys, to have a freshman for Houston get 11 rebounds, to have him getting rebounds over guys that are in their fourth year. Trey's a redshirt junior. It's not okay. The minute it becomes okay, you're done. If I was an athletic director, that's how I would evaluate coaches. And then you guys write things like the guy's lost his team. That's why I focus on that. That's what I would tell young coaches. Because if I was someone on the outside writing or I was an athletic director, that's what I would look for. Do these guys play for him? Do they fight for that coaching staff? Do they scrap? That's what Luke Fickell's built with our football team. That's what Coach Clark has built with our women's basketball team. And that's what we've built here. And that's why we win. Today, we got outplayed. They got a great team. We gave them too many opportunities. The dam broke. But it can't be okay. That's my point. I mean, it just can't be okay. If I allow that to be okay, the day I allow that to be okay, I'll be in trouble. My career will be in jeopardy. That would be what I would try to tell anybody. I don't care if you're me or you're Scott Rogers, who's the best women's coach in Ohio. In high school basketball, is a good friend of mine. It's not okay. So, but we had a great season, and these guys fought through it. I'll be honest, I didn't know. I kept wondering, is Trey going to hit a wall? Is Nas going to hit a wall? Can I keep him there? Can I keep him there? But that had nothing to do with it. You got to give the other team credit. Like, coach, you come in here and rant and rave about your team. You give that team that many opportunities with the ball, they're going to score, and that's what happened. Thank you, guys.